Hello. Here I am again, the same day with the same shirt, Thomas Fox. And then I'm always looking a little bit, there's a screen here on the side of the camera. That's why I should look into the camera, but there I'm looking a little to the side. That said, let's get to the point. You know what that is? Let me show you this here. So you have, well, this is the Vitamix blender. I love the 5200 model. Do you see this here? It's a Mason Jar Adapter 1-cup jar, or 8 ounces, where you put a Mason jar. That's the idea. You put your ingredients into the Mason jar, then you have this, and then you put this on here, and you set that on top of your blender. Well, okay, this is. Do you see this here? This is the Blendtec blender. Anyways, and then it drops down obviously when you turn it around, and then it blends safely inside, so there's no blending ever going on inside of here. Pros and cons, it's a niche market. It's not for everybody, but the advantage is you can make very small blends, and it's an enclosed environment. And if you have up to a 20-ounce jar, a taller jar, and you want to take it along in a truck drive because you're a truck driver, or you're a canning person, you want to can your whatever vegetables and blah blah blah. The advantage is it's sealed. All you have to do is everything drops down here, and I'll show you that in another video. And then you put your lid on it with the ingredients, and you refrigerate that. And because of the temperature difference in the refrigerator, it creates a vacuum seal, and it will create well, increase your longevity of it and carry it on nicely into the next day. Take it along with you, and during your truck driver or your vacation travels, and blah, 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 you know. Anywho, so that's the whole idea. Now let me tell you how you're gonna get it. It's called the how it's being delivered to you. That's what I mean. How you get it is you go on my website and you get it, right? Anyway, so this is the Alterna 1-cup Mason Jar Adapter. Do you see this? Okay, and those are the instructions. I want you to read this. I'm also going to do videos, but don't rely on the videos. I want you to understand this. Okay, safety is first. Above anything. I don't want anybody to tell me, oh, this isn't safe. It is safe. It's tested. It's 2 walls. I mean, do you see this? 1 wall and a second wall. I mean, and this is BPA free copolyester, and it's very, very durable. So this is the jar, and how I assemble them, I receive them from my factory. Here I told you already that I have local access in Utah, where I have my jars made. My other jars too, you know, the 80-ounce jars. And this is an 8-ounce jar. Let me just point out another. Do you see those little wings in here? There is one here and one here. I call those the turbolizer ramps. Turbolizer ramps. They work, they increase the turbulence. When something is round, the rounder it is, as opposed to a square jar, right? The square jar creates more turbulence and more vortex, and therefore blends it better, because everything is just mixing back up and creates its patterns, and then goes to the blades, and the blades hit all the ingredients. Here, everything will go round and round and round and round, like you're the first day in your school bus. You know, the wheels go round and round, and how does the song go? The wheels in the bus go round and round, blah, 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 whatever. Too much side stuff here. Anyway, so it is what it is. There is ways of making a square jar with a round thread area, but it's too complicated. I don't have the money to do that. Who cares? It is what it is. You either like it or you don't. And I sold enough of those, having received feedback, all sorts of feedback, positive ones, and some people giving me ideas of how to better present it. And so in time I will get better at that. So niche market for people who like canning and preserving longer, and basically your food ends up in a small, this is a 16 ounce mason jar. Is this 16 ounces? Yeah, this is 16 ounces. The 8 ounces is about this size. I have it somewhere, not... anyways, they're so readily available. Wide mouth, by the way. Wide mouth, not big mouth. I'm a big mouth maybe, but wide mouth mason jars. The small mouth don't fit. Drawback, because the small mouth, they fit very nicely in your cup carriers in your car, and this doesn't. Okay, nothing is perfect. I'm not perfect. Anyway, so for people who want to do canning, who have their home gardens and want to preserve whatever they want to put in here, from vegetables to fruits, blend it up before. So that's ideal, really, to blend inside of here. So now let me tell you how I assemble it. We have these blade assemblies. This is for the Vitamix use. You see the gear here, and this is for the Blendtec use. The gear difference. Vitamix turns left, Blendtec turns right. Therefore, the different sides of the knife sharpness. So you don't need to assemble that, but I want to show you how I assemble it, because if something happens, you need to take it apart. There's a couple things that I want you to know about and be cautious about. So this is, you put that on there, just like I showed you with the other. Okay, I need to make sure that that gasket stays in here. There's a gasket. Do you see that gasket here? It needs to stay in that groove that is made for that. And then you don't want to over tighten that because of these ramps that you have, these turbolizer ramps. We want to make sure that the gasket stays and doesn't get all noodled up in there. Dang, this is not... something not right. I guess now you're thinking or saying, well, this guy is boring me. He's like, he should have better prepared. Look, I don't prepare or edit any videos. Give me a second here. If something is not threading on right, I mean, it's possible that there is something that I need to adapt or adjust. You just take this and just make sure that it screws on this here, and it does. It's a little hard. Maybe the thread here. If I can't do it, hey, I assemble everything. Let me just show you how this jar is already assembled. Haha, that's a good way. Why didn't I think of that? So, in order to take the blade out, you put the screwdriver, flat nose screwdriver, you see those indentations here, on the left side of the gear, and you use that as a leverage while you turn it. You see that? You see that, baby? Until it's loose enough, and then you do the rest by hand. Okay? And then you basically do this here and install the new blade assembly. You just do it the reversed way, and you screw that back on. And that other bottom plate, I have to take a look at it. But it's nothing that you have to worry about, because I will never send you the bottom plate by itself and then you assemble it. There is no savings in that. Don't ask even. Then, oh, something else that's very important is the gasket. There's more sophisticated ways to build in a gasket here, but it costs a lot of money. So I have made these gaskets, not me personally, I have them designed and made for me, for us. Us sounds like we're a big business. Us. You're looking at I'm the manager, I take out the trash too. I'm a nothing. I'm a nobody, I'm just doing the video. Anywho, so now it's that here. So I'll show you how to make a smoothie, as a matter of fact. I hope this video doesn't take too long. You know what, it's 10 minutes. Yeah, I'm gonna do another video to show you how to make a smoothie with that. I'm signing off. I'm Thomas Fox, always yours. Remember, I'm a consumer like you are. I want what's best for me or for any consumer, which is also best for you. Something sensible, makes sense, common sense stuff, and not too expensive either. So go to the website and check that out. And please call me. I love it when customers call me. Okay, bye.